What is going on, guys? Nice guy driver. I started thinking about this today. Is Uber going to take Lyft out of business? And I started really diving in because Lyft's been kind of struggling. And that clerical error that Lyft did recently, I don't know if you guys saw it, but David Risher, the CEO of Lyft, he made a major clerical error about their company's financials, and I thought he was going to blame it on AI, but he said it was a clerical error. Major clerical error that caused their stock to go up. And then they pulled back and said, oh, we made a clerical error. Big clerical errors like that haven't been even heard of. Like, anytime recently that I know of on the stock exchange. Like, who does that? I think Lyft is really struggling. And the fact they're not diversifying, if nothing else, you could say good about Uber, they diversify. Uber is building growth. If they got to scam every single industry out there, but I got to give them credit as a corporation because they're diversifying. So even if their rideshare branch of the company has issues, they still have other smaller divisions, which is smart. But the fact that Lyft's not even trying, I saw one news report and they were talking about it, and they were saying that Lyft's gonna fail if they don't start diversifying. Now, do I believe that Uber's gonna technically take them out of business? The only reason why I say no is because I think they're gonna sell before they get to that point. Conveniently, David Risher, somebody that was a former employee of Amazon, all he talks about is his old job at Amazon, because that's his only credibility. And I'm not necessarily saying Amazon's gonna buy Lyft, but I think they would sell to a big player rather than to let Uber take them out because of the shareholders. They're protecting the shareholders. Both companies. Uber's diversifying because they want to protect their shareholders. Uber will cut your throat in the middle of the night. That's how aggressive Uber is. And Lyft is struggling right now to keep up. Lyft is not even a third of what Uber is. Uber's international. And I think people forget that. Uber is like all over the world because their corporate greed has caused them to expand and just straight up buy out companies. Buy them out completely. And I think they're keeping the branded names in those other countries. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Lyft, I think, is trying to keep it simple because they're maybe gearing up for a sale and trying to keep it streamlined. But I would think they'd be diversifying to make them more valuable to sell. Here's what I know. I don't know the dollar amount, but I know David Risher was supposed to come in and get certain bonuses for getting the company a certain level, getting their stock up to a certain level. And who knows, maybe the corporate greed caused them to make that clerical error on purpose. The guy that I saw, the news station I saw, was an expert, and he was saying people don't make clerical errors like that. Like, there's something seriously wrong with that. And he clearly said it wasn't AI. AI doesn't do their press releases or anything like that. So this is human error, a major human error that just happened to cause your stock to go up. And then once they announced the news that all their numbers were wrong, stock went right back down. Now, I'm not trying to act like I'm big into stocks or anything like that, because I'm just starting to learn, really. But I don't know, there's a lot of shadiness going on. David Risher, and I actually think it would be smart for Lyft to sell, like now. Honestly, if they could get somebody to buy it and keep their shareholders intact. I don't know how that works out when it becomes a sell, how the stocks work out and all that, but all I know is David Risher might have quite a few stocks in the company. So people forget, if you have enough stocks, you have a vested interest in keeping that company going even after that sale. You know, so it's important to go out with a bang, make sure you get as much money as you can, and have some ownership and stock of that company. You know, it's just funny to me how they would make a clerical error that big. Like, I don't understand. And why not diversifying? I like the new features, don't get me wrong. Honestly, at this rate, guys, I prefer to drive on Lyft, and I'm getting more Lyft offers lately. I'm getting way more Lyft offers lately. I don't know about you guys in your area, but my particular area in Connecticut, I'm sorry about the glare, I apologize. But in my particular area in Connecticut, I'm getting way more Lyft offers right now. Uber, I don't know what's going on. I guess because we're oversaturated with Uber drivers. I guess that's the main thing. And everybody was like, oh, it's just slow because January. No, it's too many of you guys out here competing with me. There's too many. It's causing me a problem because we have too much competition with ourselves. That's what I believe anyway. But Lyft, I think, is going to sell long before they go out of business. Well, not long before, but before they go out of business, they would sell, in my opinion. Hit me in the comments if you disagree or agree. Either or is welcomed. And thank you guys for your continued support. I notice a lot of Uber YouTubers are kind of giving up on the content creation, and they just kind of disappear. I think keeping a rideshare channel is good, not just for our personal brand, but it's good to get the message out about the strikes, inform old drivers, new drivers what's going on, and let these passengers know that we are not getting properly compensated, even though the company's doing enough profit. I'm not going to say Lyft's doing enough that they would be happy with, but if they paid the drivers more, I think they would see more company growth. Hit me if I'm wrong, correct, I don't know. But thank you anyway. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.